Hey guys, what's up? It's me here, J Pump, back again for another video. And today we have here the Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Dormammu wave, which is basically the Doctor Strange wave. Iron Fist from Hasbro, so yes, I'm very, very happy to have this figure. I found it at Toys R Us, guys. So yes, these are popping up in retail stores. I did get Doctor Strange before and Carl Mordo. So yeah, I don't know where my Carl Mordo is. Actually, it's right here. Boom. So yeah, I got Doctor Strange and Carl Mordo from this wave, but I really wanted this guy, so yes, and I finally got him at Toys R Us, so yes, let's just have a quick look at the packaging. You guys can see Iron Fist right here. It comes with the sort of chest plate. Like, it's not the upper torso piece, but it's the chest plate for him, so yeah. It comes with a couple flame effects and a couple interchangeable hands. It has this Iron Fist logo instead of Doctor Strange. Shows Iron Fist on both sides and yeah, an Iron Fist logo up the top there. Build-A-Figure Dormammu right there. Couple warning labels. The figure, Hasbro, that means you know it's legit. On the bottom, I got this from Toys R Us, so they just decided to pop a sticker on here. But yeah, that's just on the bottom there. On the back, it shows a really cool pose of Iron Fist, and it has a bio. If you guys do want to read it, you guys can pause right now. And it also shows all the other figures in the wave plus Dormammu. And I really wanted to get Nico, but I wanted Iron Fist more than Nico. So yeah, I'll probably get Nico next, and then like Enchantress, and then the Astral Form Doctor Strange, and then I'll probably get like the Brother Voodoo, and then probably Doctor Strange. Probably, I don't know if I will get all of them. I'll probably get most of them though. So yeah, let's just get to it and crack this thing open. Alright guys, so we got Iron Fist out, so yeah. Wow, this figure looks pretty sick. So yeah, we'll just get to it and have a little play around with this guy and then we'll go back. Classic quote, by the way. Classic quote. I say it in all my reviews. And here's the Iron Fist figure out of the packaging, and I gotta say guys, this figure's pretty sick. This figure's actually really awesome. It has really good accessories. I really like how I like his extra pair of hands, and I really like it's just a really decent figure, guys. I'll get into more detail about it later, but first let's just have a look at the accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at Iron Fist. So this Iron Fist figure comes with two pairs of hands. It's basically like the wrists, so like it comes with these energized fists on the figure in the package, and these energized fists look awesome. Like, they really do look sick. And it's like, you can actually see like the bone themselves inside there. It actually looks awesome. And yeah, whoop, I just dropped it. But yeah, it's got this real black plastic inside of it and this translucent yellow plastic, and it just makes it look that much cooler. And yeah, it's got this weird hole here though. I'm not sure why it has that weird hole there. It's on both hands, by the way. I'll just show it off. It's on both hands. Not sure why there's those two things there, but anyway, it also comes with these bandaged hands, and yeah, these look awesome. I really like the shadowing effect and stuff that they put on it, and it looks really dirty, and the skin tone looks pretty sick as well. I really like it. It's painted pretty nicely for the most part, you know. It's really awesome hands, you know, and you can actually take these hands off of the actual I'll do that when it's actually on the figure. But these look pretty cool on the figure. I'll just show the energized fists on Iron Fist. So yeah, they just pop into his arm, which looks like this. They just pop into his arm like so. And yeah, they're pretty. Most of the time they're in there pretty tight, but I think it's just on this arm that it usually like wobbles and stuff. And when you try to bend the double joint, it usually like pops off and stuff on this arm. So yeah, alright, and it looks like this on the other arm. And yeah, of course this one has the actual articulation on the fist itself, and you can actually take off the actual fists themselves. And yeah, but you can't pop in any of the sorry, I'll just show you that you can't pop in any of the other Iron Fist. This is from the other Iron Fist. that we got. You actually can't pop it in there because like the peg's too small. Like the actual peg is too big on this one compared to this hand, like you can see. And yeah, but yeah, these do look pretty cool on Iron Fist. And yeah, it also comes with these flame effects, which do look pretty awesome. If you guys aren't sure which one goes on which, I'm not sure if my camera can pick this up. It's very subtle, but they do state on the actual thing itself. You see L2 there, and on the other arm it has R2. Sorry, my hand is not very steady, but yeah, it is on there, and these do look pretty cool. It's got like this nice orange effect, and it goes right into translucent orange, and then like fades into yellow, which looks really awesome. And of course, it comes with the Dormammu chest plate piece, which is alright. We'll just have a look in with this when we actually build Dormammu. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the accessories of this figure, you know. So yeah, we'll just get into the actual figure itself now. And here's that Iron Fist head sculpt. You know what? I think this head sculpt looks pretty good, alright? I think it looks really decent for the most part. I think there's just a couple bits about it that I think could be better. You know, but for the most part, I reckon the head sculpt is done really well. You guys can probably can't tell, but if you zoom in on the eyes, you can tell that the actual eyes aren't really painted all the way in. Like, it's not painted all the way in with white. If my camera can just focus. Focus, please. You know what? I don't care. But it is there, guys. Yeah, it is there, guys. It looks pretty. But yeah, it's not really that noticeable. So yeah. And you can look on the side, and you guys can see that there's hair actually popping out there, which looks great. But unfortunately, you can tell, if I pop off this head, you can tell that the underneath of it is actually yellow. And you can actually tell because they didn't paint it all the way through on the head, all the way through. Even though they did go through all that way to pop on the hair there, you can still see some yellow, which kind of takes away from that fact on my head sculpt anyway. But yeah, looks pretty decent though. And this Dragon Shell Lego, I don't know how to pronounce it, but this looks pretty decent as well. Yeah, for the most part, it's just, you know, it just looks a little on the, you know, I don't know. I think it's just me nitpicking really for the most part, but all the way down there, you guys can tell that it's a little bit wonky. And I'm really bad at holding this. Hold on a minute. Okay, as I said, guys, you guys can probably see it a little better. That little circle there kind of looks a little bit wonky and stuff, and it doesn't really look that right once you actually like get into it and actually look closer. It doesn't really look that right, but you don't really notice it from afar. It's just when you really look closely, you can really tell that it does not look right. But yeah, when I said about the paint apps of the figure, I can say that it doesn't really have much, but it doesn't really need much. It's Iron Fist, like, come on. But yeah, it has this you can actually see on the joints here that the legs actually are painted on this bottom half of the legs. These legs are just yellow with a bit of green paint, and you can tell a little bit because they don't paint it through, obviously, on the joints. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, the feet look pretty decent, and yeah, peg holes at the bottom of the feet, no sculpted treads. Unfortunately, sorry. That sounded like I was praising Hasbro for that. No, they don't really need sculpted treads on the bottom because he doesn't really need to wear shoes. But anyway, yeah, and I do have these these hands on, by the way. So yeah, we'll just get into the articulation of the figure. The head looks up that much, which is pretty far actually. You know, you can get some pretty decent looking up poses. Does go down pretty decently as well, you know, pretty nicely. Does have side-to-side movement, and tiny, no, not really any net pivot at all. Does have the armpit joints, or that like sort of pivot forward and back. That way you can like do some really like forward punching, and you can do some of these like back punching and stuff. That kind of looks weird. But yeah, these arms do swivel all the way around as well. Sorry, they do swivel. And they go outwards about that much. They have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that bend in. Let's see, it bends in about that much. Both of the hands have forearm swivel. Now on the energized hands, they don't have any up or down movement, but with these ones, they have the up and down movement like usual, and swivel at the wrist, which is pretty decent. And yeah, there's an ab crunch joint here that bends in forward about that much, which is pretty much as far as you really need. And it doesn't look that bad from the back either, and it does crunch back that much. That's as far as you can go. This is the pizza eating Spider-Man body mold, by the way, guys. It's pretty good body mold actually. I don't actually have that figure, so yeah, I think it's a pretty decent body mold. Waist swivel, of course, and legs kick forward. They don't really kick back as much like usual, and this thing kind of gets in the way sometimes, this little waist belt thing, but it's not that bad. It's got decently pliable plastic, I guess you could say. The legs go outward that much, and there's a thigh swivel in there. Whoops, I thought I almost broke it. It has double jointed knees that bend in that much, and the ankle moves down. Whoops. It also moves up, and it has ankle pivot. And of course, your peg holds at the bottom of the feet. And here's a real quick comparison between this Iron Fist and Doctor Strange. Here is Iron Fist standing next to Baron Mordo. And for the lols, here he is standing next to my old Ultimate War Machine from Hasbro, from the Ares Wave, which I still haven't reviewed, but I'm very happy I haven't. This figure is horrible. Yeah, this is just a lol comparison, you know, but yeah, let's just throw that figure away. So yes, pretty sick. And here is our brand new Iron Fist standing next to the old Father Wave Iron Fist that we got before. And you know what? I gotta say, this Iron Fist is a huge improvement over this one. I really did like this figure when it came out because it came with so many interchangeable hands, and it was actually a decent figure, even though they did reuse a body mold, the Bullseye body mold that they reused a bunch of times. But this is actually a good version of that body mold, where they actually executed it very well. This Iron Fist also is a reuse of another body mold, but it actually is, again, another good reuse. So yes, I definitely do recommend you pick up this figure in the wave. If I had to say, out of all the figures in this wave that I have got so far, so that's the movie Baron Mordo, the movie Doctor Strange, and this Iron Fist, I do have to say, you should probably pick up this Doctor Strange and Iron Fist first, and then probably pick up Baron Mordo and like that Nico figure, and probably like Enchantress and stuff like that, if you don't have it already, of course. But yeah, this figure is a really sick figure, guys. If you guys do find this in stores, definitely pick it up. Don't pay overpriced for this because it's not worth all that money. Trust me, try and find it in the stores, and if not, bad luck. But yeah, don't pay overpriced for it online. It's just not worth it, alright? But if you do happen to find it at a decent price, you guys should probably pick it up if you guys are interested. If you guys did enjoy my review, make sure to hit like and make sure to subscribe. I try to post these videos up reasonably, you know, at a reasonable time, and reasonably a lot. Not a lot, but you know. You know, yeah, this is a decent figure, guys. You should pick it up. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say, so I guess we'll just do the outro. Thanks for watching, and until next time, J Pampo out.